Hey, what's up guys, one of these YouTube video. Today we are doing Funko News Friday. Obviously I'm very excited. I do apologize, the video is coming out kind of late. I am watching the Thunder Pacer game right now, and obviously they're live playing in the game 4 of the NBA Finals. Obviously I'm hoping the Thunder can win. But if you guys could make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. Obviously, again, this is Funko News Friday. We're talking a little bit about Anime Expo, a little bit about just other common leaks, and kind of going over everything that is dropping very soon. Obviously so that you guys can see and then know what if you guys want to pick them up, of course. So with that being said, let's get to obviously this chair, talk about the leaks. There's not a lot, but there is some pretty good ones in there that I do want to talk about. And then obviously we'll try to stream tonight and then tomorrow more content. So let's get over there. Alright guys, so now that we're here for Funko News Friday, today is obviously a new day. We got some new leaks to talk about. Some pretty cool stuff to speak about. Obviously, there's a couple sets that I am very interested in buying. So we'll talk about those. I do apologize if the art short didn't get out. It's going to be up tomorrow. Lots of fun stuff happening on the channel. I do apologize. Again, I'm trying to push next week, and next week will be really the start of backlist. So that's being consistent with all the content. It's just been very difficult. These videos have been kind of coming up late. I've been just busy during the day, especially like right now I'm watching the playoffs. It's obviously the Thunder versus the Pacers. The Thunder are going to win in 6, so hopefully they can. However, let's talk about some of these leaks. Starting off with Chainsaw Man, we're getting Wave 3, I believe, which basically has Denji with Pochita. Looks a lot like that U2s that they did make. Then you have Aki right there using his devil curse. And you have Power right there. The Power is definitely one of those like premium, like bigger, like 6-inch boxes. And Aki looks like he's in almost like the boxes that came for the Hokages. So they look really great though. Obviously, the Denji is literally just that, basically that Pochita and Denji U2s that they made a while back. And so I think that looked great. Obviously, I really do enjoy Chainsaw Man. I'm not going to say I'm like a huge like fanatic, but I do like the show. I do like the pops. I'm definitely excited for the movie coming out in October. I have been watching Dun Da Dun though, and I do hope that they do drop, obviously, something for those. We need pops for those immediately. I don't know why it's been so long. But then we go right to, and yes, there's some exclusives, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Then we get up next to Pokemon, and we basically have, for the Pokemon set, we have Cyrillege, we have Slowpoke, and we have Turtwig as our new pops for the Pokemon line. I don't collect Pokemon, so, I mean, they look fine. I mean, I just don't collect the Pokemon pops. It's not anything against them. Then we get to our next one, which is going to be Amazon exclusive of Maki right here, basically using her powers, as you guys can see. And it's her basically using the hand form to start using her her technique. And so it looks really cool. We have a Maki currently, and this is our second Maki, so I'm very happy that Then we do get into Anime Expo stuff, which we're kind of combining into this video. And in this video, obviously, we're combining that because there's not that many, and they're all going to the Funko shop. So we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hero right here, of basically Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. Then next up for the other one we do have is Kuromi. The Wingman isn't limited, but the Kuromi is limited to 3,000 pieces. Then we have a Godzilla -1. I'm super excited. This is going to be one of their 6-inch ones. I love Godzilla as a franchise. I'm glad we're getting Godzilla -1. One of my favorite Godzilla films. Then after that, we do have Kobe right there from the Marineford arc. He looks so cool. I really want a lot of these. They were going out of the ballpark with these. Then you have Sung Jin Woo, weak Sung Jin Woo, obviously right there. I haven't watched Sung Jin Woo yet, or Solo Leveling, not Sung Jin Woo. I haven't watched Solo Leveling, and I probably will want that one, but that looks really cool. Then we do get to the next one, which I don't know why this wasn't a 2-pack, but basically we have Gojo and then Geto immediately after of their, like in the summer, beginning of when they're at the beach. And I do have a cool summer drawing I'm doing of Gojo for tomorrow, but I don't know why that's not a 2-pack. That would have been a great 2-pack, but they look really cool. I'm really glad that we're getting more, obviously, pops like that are like that. I feel like I don't know why we have so many Gojos. Happy we're getting more Geto, though. Obviously, I would love to see it. This would be, actually, I think, Geto's first one where he's not Kenjaku, I believe. Maybe the Dragon Run from GameStop. Also, if you hear the dogs barking, they're just playing. So you know the comment down below. And let me know if there is one prior to that. Then next up we do have is going to be Aki right here with his sword. Another Aki pop. This one looks really cool. There's only 3 Aki molds now, so this is great. A lot of Chainsaw Man stuff. I'm happy we are getting more Chainsaw Man material. It looks really great. I'm happy we're getting more Chainsaw Man stuff. Obviously, then after that, that is all of the pops that are going to the, obviously, Anime Expo this year. And they're all dropping to the Funko shop, if you didn't know, on 7/3. But they look great. I do want pretty much all of those except for probably the Solo Leveling one, the Kuromi, and the Yu-Gi-Oh! One, just because of the fact that I haven't watched Solo Leveling, but I do plan to very soon. Then next up, for SDCC, we do have a review of, obviously, the Buccaneer Shadow exclusive, and it's going to be going down to Target, so make sure to check your Targets when that does drop for SDCC. I definitely will be picking that one up. I think it looks great. It's funny that we're getting Buccaneer Shadow. It's such a random one, but it looks so cool. Then after that, we do have going to be, this is kind of like a multi-shot, but we basically have Emily Cooper from Emily from Paris. We have Joe Perry. Then we have a couple of The Office pops, and I don't watch The Office. I really don't watch any of that, but those are for my fans of any of those shows if you are interested. Then after that, we do have for our Power Rangers fans, we basically have the red Turbo Ranger, the red Zeo Ranger, and then the black Thunder Ranger. And I don't watch Power Rangers. A lot of stuff I haven't watched, but there is there for those fans right there. Then after that, though, the last set we do have is going to be basically the NFT pops of the West Coast Avengers, which looks really, really cool. I'm actually glad that we're getting those. They look really awesome. And they basically the ones that we're getting in the set are going to be. And basically in that set, as you guys can see, we have Mockingbird, Wonder Man, Tigra, Freddy Funko's Hawkeye, Claw, Scarlet Witch, High Evolutionary, Ultron. And that's like the set from the, obviously if you guys have watched ever read the West Coast Avengers, this is like basically like the main cast. Genuinely super cool. I'm glad that we're getting that. These look really great. I'm really actually intrigued. I would have definitely be tempted to buy some of these and attempt to try to maybe get them because I do like a lot of these characters. And I think it's a good comic run if you never read West Coast Avengers. But obviously with that being said, that is an NFT set dropping obviously 6/24 with 24,000 standard and 22,000 premium packs. And that does complete today's video. Today wasn't too much to talk about. We'll have a video out tomorrow. Obviously, I want to stream tonight. We should be streaming some Fortnite, I believe, with my friend. Hopefully, he does want to play tonight. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys then. Peace.